What is up, everybody? We have a really cool video for you today. We have the Mr. PBA 2022 PBA Cheetah Champion. This guy, man, he won a PBA title on the Cheetah pattern.
This kid is destined for big things, and it pays off. His first ever singles title, hugging out with Pops.
And what we have laid out today is also the Cheetah pattern, and you're gonna take us through your thoughts and let us know how you're gonna attack it, okay?
I'm gonna try. We're gonna bowl a game here.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna show some do's and don'ts, hopefully more do's than don'ts. So it's weird, I mean, obviously I won on Cheetah, but I don't really consider short patterns my forte. When I'm bowling the Cheetah, I'm trying to get this urethane ball to get it rolling, get lined up with this thing before anything else. It's smooth, allows me to control the lane. I wanna play to the right, so I usually like to start around board 5. Probably need to get the ball out to like 2 or 3, and we just go from there. Okay, so shot 1, you can definitely tell it is a short pattern. That's the whole idea on a short pattern. It makes it really tough that if you miss in a little bit, it's not gonna wanna come back. That's not an uncommon mistake on a short pattern, especially at this Cheetah. So that tells me I didn't get the ball far enough right. Me, when I'm thinking this, I gotta figure out how to get the ball further right than that, because if I miss in, it's gonna do that every time. Dang. All right, another miss that happens, a gutter ball.
That always makes me smile.
Does it? We're gonna really show you how to do this from the Cheetah King, I guess. Is not self-proclaimed. Yeah, so I'm trying to throw it to the right. I missed there. This is, again, not a very uncommon start because I don't like playing all the way to the right. So until for me, I get a good feel of what I wanna do, I gotta work myself into that feel. Okay, so we got 9. Clearly don't have a good idea of what's going on in the pocket. I feel like if I get it too far right, it's not like instantly bouncing off 1 and 2. But if I miss in at all, it's not gonna hold to the pocket. So that tells me I need to either go one way or the other. I need to get left, throw it to the gutter and get more hand in the ball, or I need to just get right. Maybe they're just playing a little tougher. Just keep my angles more in front of me and try to survive until those lanes break down. We're gonna try moving right. Brad's probably laughing at me. There we go.
So the reasoning for you moving right instead of left was what?
The pattern hasn't developed. There's not a lot of transition that has happened yet. So when I move left on a short pattern, there's no oil that's been carried down the lane and there's no oil to start with there.
Right.
So like I'm trying to play something that's really flat and really short. My miss room is if I cut it short or I miss left, it's gonna overhook. So I need length. I need to get the ball down the lane. So I'm gonna move right, get more speed and just keep the ball in front of me. Now I gotta remember where I stood. That's always a fun challenge. All right, so threw one good one here. Same idea. I'm just trying to keep the ball more in front of me, still getting it to the right. All right, so now we're rocking and rolling. We have a double. And again, this is some strategies I'll do. Some bowling alleys and sometimes when the Cheetah plays a certain way, maybe I can get in and just throw it to the gutter. But right now what I'm seeing is when I get it to 1-2, it doesn't always want to come off of it. This is kind of what I'm thinking. Is this gonna be a day where I need to throw it to the gutter or is this gonna be a day where I need to go more up the lane? Right now, up the lane is working. Still throwing the pitch black, trying to stay a little more up the back of it. Oh, give me some love. All right, that was just a bad shot. That was kind of a yank, miss left. Didn't really get good leverage on it. So to me, that's not really it's not really a shot where I'm thinking I'm not in the right place lined up. It's just not good execution on my end of things. So now we gotta pick a spare. Really exposing my game here. All right, easy spare. Thank you, thank you. That's the first spare I really had to shoot at, and 3-6-10 is never the one. When I had success on Cheetah, when I won the one day, I was using a pitch black, really similar, actually the same exact layout as this one. Ever since that layout worked, I've been going with it. But I had 2 strategies similar to what I'm talking about. There was times, especially in the beginning part of the day, where I could really open up the lane and throw it to the gutter, and I felt like I couldn't throw it in the gutter. It would hook every time before that. So when you see that, that gives you a lot of confidence because I can just send it right. But there was also a strategy I had, maybe the lanes transitioned or it was a pair that was just ugly. I would do a little bit more what I'm doing now and just go up the lane and fire it. I'm always like trying to paint that picture in my head and have the right image. So let's see if we kind of have an idea of what we're doing. I'm looking at board 4, probably hitting 6, trying to still stay fairly up the lane with some speed for me. So that straighter angle is rolling well right now. To show you something else that I would do, we've thrown a few shots. When I throw it good, I know I can strike there. Another thing I like to do is stick with urethane, but I'm gonna belly it a little more. So I'm gonna get left, move my feet left, move my eyes just a couple left, move my feet more than my eyes, and create what we call more shape. So you can see now, not a whole lot of shape, pretty much going up the lane. Now I'm gonna stand a little further left, probably move my feet 5 left. I was looking at 4, now I'm gonna look at like 7. And we're gonna throw it to the gutter and belly it and see what kind of shape I get. This is something we'll do as well. So you can see completely different strategy there. Threw that one really good, to be honest. I like that. That's a line that I'll probably play later in the day when the lanes get some more carry down. When there's a lot of urethane being played, the lanes will get tighter, give you a little bit more hold. So maybe I'll be able to move left and create shape, but let's see if I can repeat that. Because if I can repeat that one I just did, I guess we might just play it. Wow, okay, we've turned this around a little bit. Now we can play a little bit up the lane, we can shape them a little bit. And this is honestly what I saw a lot on the TV show when we made the Cheetah show. I started off the matches hooking them, and then later in the day, I actually went to a completely different strategy of going like harder up the lane.
And this is why you throw urethane, right?
Yeah.
Because it gives you control if you want to go speed, it gives you control if you want to hook it. Reactive's harder to do that with.
Yeah, much harder. What frame we in, Brad?
We are in the 9th frame.
We're in the 9th. Oh, shoot.
You have a good game
So
going.
we got a 240 shot? I guess we'll just keep wheeling and dealing them because, you know, that's where we like to be.
Deal and deal.
Oh!
The Messenger 10.
Dude,
with
that's
the
not
urethane.
bad. So the whole idea of what I'm trying to do right now is I'm trying to play that outside par lane. I'm just sending the ball to the right. For me, what makes me comfortable is if I just get the ball out to the right and it's coming back in the right way, we're good to go. So I can do that by just going up it, or I can throw it at it. Either way, I'm trying to get the ball to the same spot down there.
Now, I vividly remember a match in Detroit. It was the Brad versus Kyle match, and I was up 2-0 on him, best of 5, first one to 3, and I'm up 2-0, you win the next one, and then there was a shot, the second ball in the 10th that you needed to go to game 3, and it was an arrow left. It was an arrow left, and it froze and held. I want you to tell the audience how to do that.
How to do
Because
that?
I'm still wondering.
You're still wondering? You want that? You want that strat? So that's when you know you got it going. But we got the 240 game out here. We're gonna try to wrap this up. I'm gonna do another shot where I'm wheeling them because this is where I feel comfortable.
Ooh. What was the difference?
Well, I didn't wipe my urethane ball off.
Ah.
I think that was important. Urethane's really important to wipe
sure you
off.
do that.
But I don't know. I threw that one all right. That
I
just
didn't think it was that bad.
I didn't think it was that bad. So that again tells me if maybe I was playing this in a tournament that I got to be really careful to make sure I get it all when I'm sending it over there, or else the 210 comes into play. So let's see if we can spare one for camera.
You can make the spare.
Can we?
Come on.
All right.
We all wanted that to be spare.
We all wanted it to be a spare, but
That was a good game.
yeah, we ended up
Trying different things.
a little open in the 10th, trying a couple different things, trying to get lined up. But yeah, that's kind of the idea. When I'm bowling on this cheetah pattern here, I'm always trying to play the outside part of the lane, get my ball to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And am I gonna go up the lane to do that? Am I gonna throw it to do that? I like using urethane to do it. Maybe you can get away with some bigger balls, like a magic gem with some surface on it.
Just really
But
rolly equipment.
We're just getting rolly equipment. Yeah, that's how we like to play cheetah.
All right, guys, I hope you guys liked that demonstration on cheetah pattern. And remember, if you guys liked the video, hit that like and subscribe. And we appreciate you. We'll see you in the next video.
And I'll try to do better in the next What's in My Mind video.